off this house. If it wasn't Christmas, I'd throw you out. So now, for the last time, I'm warning you. Just one more mess, and outside in the cold you will be, without the home. So, you used to remember this. But if you're a good dog, Santa Claus may leave you a nice present. Ever sleeping fast asleep. That's nice. That keeps you out of trouble, Princey. Throwing those puppies out into the cold. Doggone it, that ain't chintzy. Ah, don't be a schnook. Angel Puss, come down off the clouds. Why should he lose his happy home for them dopes, see? No! Those innocent babes, into the cold you've driven. Go, bring them back, and all will be forgiven. cute as little puppies, oh, God. And they're all so beautiful. They look just like you, Princess. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful Christmas for the children.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the hills the reindeer were playing, enjoying the spills of skating and coasting and climbing the willows and hopscotch and leapfrog, protected by pillows.
Look, fellas, it's Rudolph. His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright. Looky, looky, I'm Rudolph.
Poor Rudolph. Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, Rudolph's was red, very large and quite shiny.
Rudolph! Go on home, Red Nose. Your mama's calling you.
Come, come, Rudolph. Tonight you hang up your stocking.
His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright.
While way, way up north on this dark, foggy night, awaiting the time for his Christmas Eve flight, good old Santa.
This fog will be hard to get through. Quick, get hitched in a hurry. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Hi-ho! To keep our direction, we'll have to fly low. Come down here, quick! Hi-ho! Goose. Hi-ho!
The air was still foggy, the night dark and drear when Santa arrived at the home of the deer. But all this took time and filled Santa with gloom, while slowly he groped toward the next reindeer's room. The lamp wasn't burning. The glow came instead from Rudolph's red nose at the head of the bed. And then came the greatest idea in all history. So Rudolph is told of the dark and delay, the fog and the blackness and losing the way.
I need you tonight to lead all my deer on the rest of our flight.
Dear Mommy and Daddy, I have gone to help Santa. Don't worry. Rudolph, that's me.
Hurry, Rudolph. It's very dark here.
With Rudolph's red nose as a wonderful light, old Santa flew quickly the rest of the night. So fast that before it was day, the very last present was given away.
Hear ye, a message from Rudolph.
Yes, they'd found Rudolph's message. It's all over town.
Hear ye, Rudolph at the stadium. Come on, come on.
Bad deer who used to do nothing but tease him? Well, now they'd do anything only to please him.
Rudolph, my boy, they'll envy you now, far and near. For no greater honor can come to a deer than riding with Santa and guiding my sleigh. The #1 job on the #1 day. I hope you'll continue to keep us from grief. I hereby appoint you Commander-in-Chief.
And Rudolph just blushed from his head to his toes until his whole fur was as red as his nose.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Belong, you never will go wrong. Okie, auntie, any old key, just start the day with a song.
December 21st, first day of winter. nauseating, isn't it? The hard way.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And how about you folks joining in and singing this merry old song? Just follow the bouncing hen fruit.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Just the other night, while riding in my sleigh, I passed a pretty miss walking along the way. I asked her if she'd like to join me for a ride. She answered yes, and soon she was sitting by my side. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We didn't have a care, romance was in the air. It was a perfect time to kiss my lady fair. She didn't seem to mind, her heart was light and gay. And now we're on our honeymoon in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hot coffee. Get your hot coffee.
Oh, one coffee, please.
One coffee. Coming up.
I thought all birds spend the winter in Florida.
Oh, dear. At these prices, who can afford Florida?
Christmas gone but once a year. Now it's here, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Tra-la-la-la-la. There is a Santa Claus. Christmas comes but once a year. Now it's here, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh! What's the matter in here, I wonder? Looks like a pretty gloomy Christmas for those poor kids. What can I do? Let me think. Huh? Ah! Oh, no. Hooray! I've got it!
Oh. Good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart, and a star will guide you. Dreams enfold you, in my arms I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart, good night.
Oh, well, howdy doody, boys and girls. Oh, boy, did we have a lot of excitement at our house last Christmas Eve. Boy, everybody was getting ready for the visit of Santa Claus. And Buffalo Bob was trimming the Christmas tree. And he was just hanging on the last decoration. Strings of fresh buttered popcorn. And Clarabelle the clown, he was helping trim the tree, too. Hanging up my stocking. Well, how you doing there, Howdy? All finished, Buffalo Bob. Boy, I sure hope Santa Claus fills my stocking with presents. Clarabelle, do you want to hang up your stocking now? Oh, what a silly clown. Well, you'll find out if you're getting your bicycle pretty soon now, because it's almost midnight and Santa will be here any minute now. It's 12 o'clock. Now look, we've all got to hide so that Santa Claus doesn't see us. Come on, Dan. 6, 7, 8. Hurry and hide, Clarabelle. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Well, that's funny. Well, Santa Claus should be coming down the chimney at midnight. Clarabelle. Gee, Buffalo Bob, what do you think happened to Santa Claus? Well, Howdy, there's only one way to find out. Well, what's that, Buffalo Bob? Let's go to the North Pole and see what happened to Santa Claus. You mean right up to Santa's workshop? That's just what I mean. We'll take the Rockadoodle and we'll be up there in a jiffy. Come on, Clarabelle, you come too. Stop snowing, we'll have a great flight. North Pole, here we come. You're not Santa Claus. You're a bandit. Here, you see? Let me show you. There, see?
But I tell you, I'm not the bandit. I'm Santa Claus.
Yeah, go on. The newspaper says that the bandit has a beard. Well, you got a beard. And I happen to be Ugly Sam, see? And I happen to be smart. And I know, therefore, that you are the bandit. What's that? Oh, see, I'll bet that's your whole gang. Well, Ugly Sam is gonna hide, see? And I'm gonna capture the entire gang single-handed. Hey, look, there's Santa's workshop right at the North Pole. Come on, fasten your seatbelts, everybody. We're coming in for a landing. Ah, for you. All right. Well, here we are at the North Pole. Now to find Santa Claus. Going on around here? I got you, bandit gang! And away we go! Run, Clarabelle, run! Hey! Oh, before I get him, I'll get... Oh, stop, everybody, stop! What the hell is the tail? Where is my... and where's my lunch pail? Oh, I'll get you out, Santa. I'll get you out! Oh, no! Let him in! I'll get you. I got him now! I got you! You give up! Ugly Sam never gives up to a bandit! Ugly Sam? Buffalo Bob! What? Sam! Oh. Ugly Sam! Oh. What are you doing here? Me? Oh! Why, I just captured the bearded bandit. Bearded bandit escaped.
I'm not the bandit. I'm Santa Claus.
Santa Claus! Yes, Sam, he's Santa Claus. I captured the bandit. And away I go to get him. No, Ugly Sam. No. Wait. I know what, Ugly Sam. What do you want for Christmas? I want a mirror so I can look at my beautiful, ugly face.
Here you are, Ugly Sam, and a Merry Christmas.
What? Oh, how beautiful. Buffalo Bob, this ain't the bandit. This is Santa Claus. Well, it was nip and tuck, but everything worked out fine. Santa Claus got there in time to bring toys to all the boys and girls. Yes, everything turned out happy and bright. So, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Once upon a time, on Christmas Eve, there was a little girl named Laura who was looking at her book of Mother Goose tales. As she turned the pages, she began to wonder what they did in the land of Mother Goose on Christmas Eve. Did Little Bo Peep still look after her sheep? Did Simple Simon go to the fair? Just the same? She wished and wished that she could see for herself. After all, it was Christmas Eve. And she stared so hard at the little house of Wee Willie Winkie that it began to look real. Oh, there is Wee Willie Winkie running through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown. Why, that's the pieman. Simple Simon, looking in that store. Oh, my! Mother Goose. There's marzipan and popcorn, nuts and chocolate cream, candies pink and shiny. Price, just one daydream. There's Wee Willie Winky again. He's on a Christmas spree. Strawberry milkshake. Shake one up for me. Then Mother Goose's sweet shop disappeared, and instead there was a wood. A little girl and boy were dancing outside a house. Why, the house is made of candy. I know who they are. It's Hansel and Gretel. And who is that up there? It must be Robin Hood, dressed in Lincoln green. And Rip Van Winkle, deep in a long, long dream. Then, in another part of the wood, Laura saw a little house, painted pink and blue. And inside, a Christmas party was going on. When Laura looked closer, she realized it was none other than the Three Bears and Goldilocks playing London Bridge. And in the corner, they had a Christmas tree. Overlooking the wood was a castle on a hill, and someone was looking out from one of the towers. A girl with long yellow hair, reaching to the ground. With hair that long, it must be Rapunzel. Hey, says Wee Willie Winky, who seemed to crop up everywhere. It's getting rather late. Time to leave the castle to watch the blind mice skate. Down in a woodland glade, a Christmas ball was being held. Little Red Riding Hood was dancing with the wolf. To a gay tune played by Puss in Boots. Little Boy Blue danced with Little Bo Peep. But Wee Willie Winky fell fast asleep. And then, through the trees, Laura could see something else going on. As she got nearer, she realized it was the story of the littlest snowman. Once upon a time, there was a small, lopsided ball of white who was known as the littlest snowman. He twinkled merrily at the passers-by and was great friends with the birds, the cats, and the dogs. There was a deep secret behind the littlest snowman's friendship, for he was the only snowman in all the town who had a heart. True, it was only a candy heart put there by the little boy who had made him. But on it were the most wonderful words, "I love you truly." Every night, when the thermometers had struck the magic degree of 12, all the town's snowmen gathered in the park. The littlest snowman heard their tinkling voices and followed his ears till he came to the place where the other snowmen were playing. Some of the snowmen were having a game of darts with icicles. Nine of the thinnest snowmen were playing snowball against 9 of the fattest snowmen. The littlest snowman was feeling a little bashful until a big snowman cried, "What have we here? Who are you?" "I'm a snowman," said the littlest snowman, "and I was made by a little boy named Tommy, who lives down the road." Just then, all the snowmen noticed a bright light in the sky. "It can't be morning," said one. "See, it's only 3 by the clock." Then a very old and wise snowman spoke and said, "That light is a fire." "Come on," said the littlest snowman. "Let's go and see whose house it is." All the other snowmen were so surprised, their coal black eyes popped out. Then one snowman cried, "Don't you know what fire does to snow? We'd all melt before our time. Hurry, let's go home." Only the littlest snowman went straight to the fire. When he got there, his candy heart sank. The house was Tommy's, the little boy who had made him. "Oh, dear me," he squealed, and ran to the nearest fire alarm box, but his snow arms were too soft to pull the handle. He tried to ring the bell in the church, but though he jumped and jumped, he could not reach it. In despair, he made a lot of snowballs and ran down the street, throwing them through every open window. One of the windows was the mayor's, and the snowball hit the sleeping mayor right on the nose. Soon, angry people came running to chase the littlest snowman, and he led them right to the fire. The roof of the house was now all in flames, and the little boy, Tommy, was in the upstairs window. "Jump, Tommy," said the littlest snowman, and his arms were so soft that it was like dropping into a feather bed. The littlest snowman collapsed from the heat, and the mayor called, "Quick, give this hero the best first aid." He was rushed in an ambulance to the coldest freezer of the ice cream plant. The next day, the mayor made a speech. Everyone contributed so that a statue could be made of the littlest snowman. And so the statue was placed on a pedestal in the park for everyone to see. And that was the end of Laura's wonderful visit to Fairyland on Christmas Eve.